I'm not a baby wearer as much as other mamas are, but where this really came in handy for me, this is the Solly baby wrap, and I want to tell you a little bit about this. Some of my first impressions of this baby wrap are that it is so unbelievably soft. Like, this is such a perfect material to have your baby in. It is gentle, smooth, silky, kind of cool as well, which is great. That way baby doesn't get sweaty. Something else that I really noticed about this wrap, and I wasn't so sure about it, but it is long. Like, there is so much material here, but I understand why, because this needs to accommodate mamas and babies of different sizes, and you height wise, size wise, baby wise, who knows how much material you're really going to need. Also, there's multiple different ways of wrapping this wrap around you, but I will show you the way that I typically do it. My baby boy is now too big for this wrap, so unfortunately I can't show you with him, but I can show you with one of his stuffies. So what you have to do is find the tag. That is the center of the wrap. And we start with that right at our belly button. You can bunch this up as well. It doesn't matter. Just try not to get it twisted. So this goes around behind you, crosses behind you, and then comes up and over the shoulders. Again, trying not to twist the fabric too much. And just so you can see what that looks like from behind, it is crisscrossed. From there, we are gonna tuck all of this material down underneath this front piece here with the tag on it. Underneath that, we cross the material again. And that's when it's gonna go back around your mid-waist area. So back around the waist and then into the front, and that's where we're gonna tie it off. You wanna tie it nice and tight, but not too tight where you can't get baby into the wrap. And so that's that, and that's how much fabric I have left after doing all of that. By the way, this material is very easy to wash, just machine washable, super simple. And from there, I will show you how to put baby into the carrier, into the wrap. So this is approximately the size of an infant, maybe just a touch smaller. But what you're gonna do, what you're gonna wanna do is tuck baby in to the innermost side first. So that it's a lot easier to wrap the top piece over second than it is the bottom piece. So start with the bottom piece. You're gonna take, very carefully drop their leg down into that side. And then from there, you'll take this other piece and tuck them in that way. And so really you should have this over their bottom up to their back, and same thing over here, bottom up toward most of their back. You want limbs inside, legs are going to be supported by this bottom piece right here. So this is the piece with the tag on it, that very bottom piece, and now that goes all the way up and over baby. They are nice and supported, and you want to make sure that your baby's not too high up. So again, that's why you don't want to tie it too tight, otherwise baby's going to be like up here, and you don't want baby hitting your chin with their head. So you want them to be just underneath, just where they are cozy. This thing is so snug, so cozy. I used this a fair amount. I would say I'm not as much of a carrier person when it comes to baby. I'm not a baby wearer as much as other mamas are, but where this really came in handy for me is when I just really needed a break of my hands in the newborn stages, and most importantly, travel. Taking this on the go, even most importantly, airplanes, airplane travel. This thing came in clutch. I wore him on the plane. He slept right here in my arms pretty much the whole flight. both directions, and this wrap really is where it's at for travel and just overall baby wearing comfort. Highly recommend this Ollie wrap.